What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am, and if you are having a fantastic day, if you're sitting there right now with a smile on your face and giblets between your jibbies, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. You'll never meet an Arabian man who's selling you a lamp that you'll rub and get a genie. But if you do press the like button, I can promise you, guarantee that you will find a genie in the next lamp that you rub. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. So, press the like button. Anyways, guys, what's going on? As you can tell from the title and thumbnail, today I have a story about a mom that went a little bit ballistic, alright? This story goes back to when I was like a sophomore in high school. It's just your typical Saturday morning. I'm just chilling, doing what I gotta do. And my little brother has a soccer game, and I don't really want to go, but my mom's like, oh, will you please go? It means a lot to your brother. So I hop in the whip, you know how it is, sport utility vehicle with decent gas mileage, you know, that luxurious lifestyle that your boy lives, you know. Anyways, we decide that I'm gonna go to my brother's soccer game, so we pull up and I'm sitting there and I'm watching these, kids playing soccer, and it's really not that big of a deal because the kids are maybe like 11, probably at the oldest. It was not, a high-intensity soccer game. At no point was anyone expecting Cristiano Ronaldo himself to come into the game to close out. Like, it was literally little kids playing soccer. It was not that big of a deal, bro. But as I'm sitting there watching this game, I hear shrieking, and I look over, and on the other team's sideline is a mom that you would think was watching her son play in an Olympic match, bro. Like I said, these are 10-year-olds playing soccer. They're sitting there. At one point, the goalie was, like, picking his nose with gloves on, It's not the most intense sport of all time. But this mom on the other sideline is screaming, go, 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 like freaking out the entire time. And you know what? For the most part, it didn't bug me at first because I was like, hey, no big deal. Get into your kid, support your kid's dream. If your kid likes soccer, hey, cheer away, bro. I get it. I understand. You're trying to be supportive. But what really started to change things and shift the lines is her kid, I guess, bumped into one of our kids. Which happens when you're playing soccer, you're running around, you're a 10-year-old, your ankles don't work right, all right? You don't know how to use your legs fully yet, you're just running around, you accidentally bump into someone, and it's no big deal. But her kid falls down, immediately pops back up and keeps running, and it's no big deal. But the mom on the other sideline screams something along the lines of, and I have to redact a couple words because sadly Susan will take all of my ad revenue if I say what she actually said. But keep in mind, this is about two 11-year-olds that bumped into each other while playing soccer on accident and then immediately got back up and kept playing. Oh my God, can you get that expletive kid off the field? He's trying to murder my baby. What the expletive? I can't believe that they would let such a violent kid play soccer. Oh my God, he's trying to kill my kid. Ref, eject him immediately, eject him. And immediately, all the parents are kind of looking at her like, So their coach calls a timeout and is trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why is this mom so upset? And she runs out onto the field and gets up in my brother's teammate's face and is like, if you ever think that it's okay to, like, bump into my child again, I swear I'll knock you out. Like, threatening to knock out a child, which, is a real classy look. I don't know about you, but when they ask me, what lets you know that somebody is a classy person? I think threatening to beat up children's soccer players is near the top of that list. Yeah, when did you know she was the one? We were at a 8-year-old soccer game and she threatened to decapitate the goalie, and I knew then that she was the one for me. So she's out there screaming threats at this kid, and the referee is some poor 16-year-old who's trying to, like, direct this angry woman away from the child she's yelling at. And then the kid she's yelling at, mom, comes out, and now we've got a mom showdown, all right? So the moms are in each other's face, and the one mom from the other team that was just screaming about how she's threatening, like our team's player is like, maybe if you didn't raise such a caveman, like you would do better, like insulting this mom, basically saying that she's a terrible mother who didn't raise her kid correctly. So the mom from our team somehow miraculously calms herself down and turns around to walk away. And at that point, the other mom grabs her and, like, pulls her, or, like, grabs her by, like, the wrist and yanks her around so that way they're faced again and goes, I wasn't done talking to you. And that's when the mom from our team had enough and just reaches back and pops this woman in the face. Like, and I don't know if you've ever seen somebody kind of have a realization, transcendentalism. I don't know if you remember the scene from Doctor Strange where he gets hit in the chest and, like, his body comes out of his body. That's what I swear happened to this other mom on the soccer team, because immediately the shrieking stops. She looks back at the sideline, looks at all the parents from her team, like her husband, and goes, "Did you just hit me in the face?" And she goes, "Yeah. Do you want me to do it again? Touch me again. You tried to yank me around. It was self-defense." And goes, "Oh my God." Walks over to her husband, looks back, and just screams, like, as loud as she can. I swear I think it might have popped my eardrums as a young boy. And goes, "Call the police, call the police. I've been attacked." She got hit in the face so hard. The other mom punched her in the face so hard that she got hit, realized she got hit, asked if she got hit, walked back to her chair, sat down, stood up, and then realized that she got hit in the face, bro. Like, whatever that mom had in her fist packed enough of a punch to actually make this woman think logically for the first time in probably her entire life. So she starts shrieking about call the police, and at that point, the rest of the game has stopped. Like, everybody's just staring, and she starts going hysterical, and so the people from our team that, like, had punched him leave, because they're not dumb. They're like, look, if the cops come, regardless of if the woman's being annoying, I did punch them in the face, and like I said, I really didn't go to my brother's soccer games a lot, so I didn't know anyone's name, bro. All I know is they dipped, and I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy. So, you know, she's freaking out about how she's getting attacked, and suddenly that punch definitely hurt her neck. Like, she might need to go to the hospital, just being an absolute drama queen about it. And this poor referee, man, is just standing there. At this point, they had paramedics there. They're coming over to look at her because she's screaming about how bad her neck hurts. And apparently, through the neck pain, you know, through the immense amount of neck pain that is making this Karen's neck basically rotate off of her body like she's, you know, being possessed by a demon, she has enough to look at the teenage ref and goes, "I think that you need to give us the game." And the ref is like, huh? This poor 16-year-old kid, bro. He didn't even look like he had his license yet, all right? He was still on that learner's permit, and he has this mom basically saying, "Before I die, the neck injuries are too much. Please say that my son's soccer team wins." And I've heard rumors before about parents being way too into a sport, but usually it's for like an intense reason, you know, like your kid is the best high school football quarterback in the nation, is getting scholarship. But I've never seen a mom try to use their imaginary neck injury to make a ref feel bad and give the win to a different 10-year-old soccer team. This amount of intensity, this amount of hounding the ref, this amount of calling attention to yourself when you were perfectly fine for like 40 seconds after you got punched for being absolutely ridiculous and threatening a child. Yeah, none of that matters because you're gonna try to use it to get attention for a 10-year-old soccer game's winning. Even if he wins it, bro, he ain't gonna remember this in like 15 years. And if he does, it's not gonna be in the good way. He's gonna be like in college. People are gonna say, "Man, what are your parents like?" And he's gonna go, "One time my mom faked a neck injury so I could win a soccer game when I was 10. Like, this is traumatizing to the poor kid. So this ref does what he thinks is the right thing, and he says, that's the end of the game. Nobody wins. It's a tie, because nobody had scored at this point, bro. And the mom pops up from the ground, where apparently, you know, she was just inches from death due to getting punched in the face, and is like, What? You're taking away my son's chance to compete? Like, you're the reason that this generation is becoming soft because you want everyone to be a winner? Lady, you are faking a neck injury for a 10-year-old soccer game. Like, please go lay back on the ground and pretend to be injured. At least it was quiet. So she's screaming at the ref. The ref walks off the field, and everybody else is just sitting there shocked. You know, and I'm looking around, and my mom and dad are sitting there, and we're all kind of like, what just happened? Because keep in mind, this takes place in maybe 7 minutes. This does not take an hour to take place. This goes on very quickly. And so we're like, all right, well, the game's done. So we start packing up. All the parents are just leaving. And there was no animosity between any other parents and any parents on their team. Like, I think everybody just wanted to go because even they knew that this lady was being absolutely positively insane. So everybody's leaving, dude. We get back in the car, and my little brother happened to be like standing 3 feet away from the woman when she was going on a tirade threatening the kid. And so like I look at him and I go, so what was she like up close? Like, what was it? And he looks at me and he says, man, her breath smelled like garbage, but I feel bad for the kid who got yelled at, man. Like, I'm surprised his skin didn't peel back like an onion. Her breath ranked. And yeah, that's the story of a time where I witnessed a grown woman threaten to beat up a child over a soccer game, and my brother basically had to smell what Shrek's breath would smell like in real life. So we're going to be cosplaying as Shrek's breath at the next San Diego Comic-Con. Be sure to stay tuned. And yeah, on that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. And of course, head to Teespring and check out the new merch. No joke, no scam. Yeah, ooh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, yes. Anyway, Anyways, guys, today's notification shout out goes to the one, the only, the fantastic ASDF 1906. It was their birthday a couple days ago, so shout out to you. Thank you for having on notifications. If you want notifications, shout out, just turn them on. Send a screenshot to my Instagram at Scrubby, Twitter at Scrubby_69. And yeah, on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant, and if you do, make sure they're hot. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.